Ever stepped off a long-haul flight feeling like your brain's still in the clouds? For many seniors, that groggy, jet-lagged feeling can make even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. The airport, with its bright lights, bustling crowds, and endless announcements, can be disorienting, especially after hours in the air. And just when you think you've made it, you're faced with a line of officers ready to ask questions. For seniors, that exhaustion can make border questions feel tougher than the flight itself. It's easy to feel flustered or forgetful, especially if English isn't your first language or you're traveling alone. The pressure to answer quickly can make your mind go blank, and suddenly, you're second-guessing even the most basic details about your trip. One unclear answer, and suddenly you're hearing, "Please step aside." It's a stressful moment. No one wants extra scrutiny or to feel singled out. But remember, officers aren't trying to trip you up. They're just doing their job to keep everyone safe. Knowing what to expect can make all the difference. In this video, we'll walk through the 13 most common immigration and customs questions, what officers are really checking, and how to reply clearly, even when you're tired. We'll break down each question, explain why it's asked, and give you sample answers so you can feel prepared and confident. I'll share tips for keeping your paperwork handy and your answers simple. Having your documents ready, like your passport, boarding pass, and any supporting paperwork, can help you move through the process smoothly. We'll also cover how to organize your travel folder so you're never left searching at the counter. Remember, immigration is about you and your plans. Customs is about what you're bringing in. Officers want to know where you're staying, how long you'll be here, and what you're carrying. Understanding the difference helps you answer confidently and avoid confusion. Don't overlook question 9. Health items like prescriptions or medical devices can create extra steps if not handled smoothly. We'll talk about how to declare your medications, carry doctor's notes, and explain your needs without stress. Being upfront and organized can save you time and hassle. With a little planning, you can breeze through. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to expect and how to respond, so you can focus on enjoying your trip, not worrying about the next question. Let's dive in. The very first question you'll almost always hear at any international airport is, "May I see your passport?" It's a simple request, but it marks the official start of your journey. For many travelers, especially seniors, this moment can feel a bit nerve-wracking, even if you've done it dozens of times before. The key is to be ready and confident, so you can breeze through this first checkpoint without any unnecessary stress. When you're tired from an early morning or a long journey to the airport, it's easy to fumble with your documents or forget where you put your passport. Fatigue can make even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming, and that's when mistakes happen, like dropping your passport or handing over the wrong document. To make things easier, always keep your passport in an easy-to-reach pocket or a dedicated travel pouch. Before you even get in line, open your passport to the photo page. This small step saves time and shows the officer you're organized and respectful of their time. Avoid digging through your bag at the last minute. Not only does it slow down the line, but it can also make you feel flustered and stressed. Plus, searching for your passport in a crowded space can make you more vulnerable to losing track of your belongings. If you use a passport cover, make sure it's easy to remove quickly. Some officers prefer to see the passport without any cover, so practice taking it off smoothly before you travel. This way, you won't be caught off guard at the counter. When it's your turn, hand over your passport with a steady hand and a polite greeting. A friendly smile and a calm demeanor can set a positive tone for the interaction, making the process smoother for both you and the officer. If you wear reading glasses, have them ready before you reach the desk. Sometimes, officers will want to match your face to your passport photo, and having your glasses on helps avoid any confusion or delays. Remember, being calm, direct, and prepared is the name of the game. With a little preparation, you'll start your journey on the right foot and set the tone for a smooth travel experience. Where did your flight originate from? It's a question you'll almost certainly hear when you arrive at your international destination, especially at customs or immigration. For many travelers, especially seniors who may have taken multiple flights or had long layovers, this question can be surprisingly tricky to answer on the spot. It sounds simple, but after a long journey with several connections, it's easy to lose track or blank out for a moment. You might remember your layover city or even your hometown, but that's not what the officer is asking for. Customs officers want to know the city and country where you boarded your last international flight, the place you physically departed from before entering their country. They're not interested in your home address or where your journey began, just your most recent point of departure abroad. To make things easier, keep your final boarding pass tucked inside your passport or travel wallet. This way, you can quickly check the details if you're unsure or feeling flustered after a long flight. For example, if your last international flight departed from Seattle, USA, simply say, "I started in Seattle, USA." This is the information the officer needs. Or if you flew out of Toronto, just say, "I flew from Toronto." Keep your answer short, clear, and to the point. There's no need to explain your entire travel route or mention every city you pass through. Remember, officers appreciate concise answers. You don't need to share your travel saga or provide extra details unless they ask for them. Being brief helps the process move smoothly for everyone. If you're worried about a language barrier, don't stress. You can simply point to your boarding pass or ticket, which clearly shows your flight's origin city and country. Alternatively, you can read the origin aloud from your ticket. This is often enough for the officer to understand, even if you don't speak the same language fluently. The key is to give a simple, truthful answer. There's no need to overthink it or worry about making a mistake. Just state your last international departure city and country. With a little preparation, this question becomes just another routine step in your journey, helping you move through customs with confidence and ease. When asked how long you'll be staying, officers want to confirm you have clear plans. Give a specific number, 2 weeks or 10 days. Tie it to a reason if possible. "I'm here for a 12-day tour. Keep your return date handy, on your phone or a printed note. Avoid vague answers like, 'I'm not sure.' These can prompt extra questions. A well-prepared answer makes your arrival smoother. This is your chance to be brief and match your answer to your paperwork. State your main reason in one sentence. "I'm on holiday, I'm visiting my daughter, or I'm attending a wedding." Consistency with your documents is key. Avoid sharing extra details or long stories. Practice your answer if you tend to ramble. If you're with a tour group, mention it by name. Friendly, honest, and businesslike is best. For retirees, this one's easy. Just say, "I'm retired." If you work part-time or volunteer, keep it short. "I volunteer at the library." Officers just want to confirm you have ties back home. No need to elaborate or over-explain. If you're traveling with someone, agree on your answers ahead of time. A steady, simple reply is all that's needed. This checks for group consistency. Answer directly. "I'm traveling alone," or "with my husband." If you're with a group, have names or your leader's contact info handy. If you're being met at the airport, mention it. A prepared answer keeps things moving. Be honest and brief. Say, "Yes, my daughter lives here," or "No, I'm traveling alone." If visiting someone, have their address and phone number ready. Let your host know your arrival window in case officers call. If not visiting anyone, a simple "No" is fine. Clear answers help you move right along. Just be concise and honest. If it's your first visit, say so. If you've been before, mention the last year or trip. No need for exact dates or stories unless asked. Officers check for consistency with their records. Simple, honest answers build trust. This is where health items matter. Check for medications, food, or valuables. Keep prescriptions in original bottles and have a doctor's note for devices. Don't hide food or gifts. Declare them if needed. Fill out your declaration form ahead of time. It's always better to declare and clarify. Organization here goes a long way. Officers want to know you have a plan. State your accommodation clearly. I'll be at the Grandview Hotel or with my daughter at 14 Maple Lane. Have the address and phone number written in large print. Printed confirmations are helpful. Clear. Written info is your golden ticket. Be ready to show your travel plans or hotel confirmation. Have it open and ready, on your phone or printed. Bring a paper copy in case your device dies. Highlight confirmation numbers and dates. Preparation here speeds up the process. Officers want to see you have plans to leave. Have your return or onward ticket handy, printed or as a screenshot. If your return is months away, be ready to explain with supporting documents. Don't make up stories. A booked ticket speaks for itself. Show clear intent to leave when your visit ends. More countries are asking about travel insurance, especially for seniors. Keep your insurance card or confirmation letter accessible, printed or digital. When asked, show your proof without hesitation. Mention coverage for medical emergencies and trip cancellations if needed. Officers just want confirmation you're prepared. A prepared answer rounds out your smooth entry. That's the full set. Officers are verifying your identity, plans, ties home, and what you're bringing. Preparation is your best friend. Organize your details before your trip. Each answer moves you closer to your adventure. Create a big print trip sheet, organize medications, and keep proofs handy. If this helped, give a thumbs up and subscribe for more senior travel tips. Safe journeys. See you in the next video.